Hey skiers, it's Bob with skiessentials.com. Welcome to our 2023 ski test. Got a new ski for you today. This is the Nordica Enforcer 88 Unlimited. This Unlimited series is a derivative from the regular Enforcer series. And as the trend has shown in the ski industry over the past few years, companies are doing a great job at taking existing models and making them lighter and kind of slapping a touring badge on them. A lot of it has to do with the marketing aspect of the sport, but you can't argue with a reduction of weight in terms of it being a better ski for uphill efficiency. And then when you get to the top, you still rely on that Enforcer shape and profile in order to provide the downhill performance. So Enforcer 88 Unlimited is the narrowest in the Unlimited line, and as a result, kind of, in our opinion, skews more towards the touring side versus the downhill or alpine. This ski comes in a 94 and a 104, and as you get wider, they get a little bit more downhill oriented, but this one, being the narrowest and the lightest, has more of that uphill capability. From a construction standpoint, we do have a lighter weight wood core and 2 sheets of carbon. So as opposed to 2 sheets of metal in normal Enforcers, we do see 2 sheets of carbon. So that does lighten the load significantly. This is the 172, and we are at 1,400 grams per ski on the scale right here. So that's pretty light. Definitely, that sub 1,500 gram range is definitely squarely in that touring capable aspect. And then when you get to the top, you still have that Enforcer 88 shape and profile to rely on for that downhill performance. Same basic footprint, 88 millimeters underfoot. This 172 produces a 15.5 meter turn radius, so it is on the turnier side of the spectrum. A couple other things going on with it. We do get a skin tail notch here, so that's a nod to that touring aspect. But it doesn't really lose a whole lot of the stiffness from the metal version. That carbon does a really nice job at keeping the ski nice and stiff and responsive while being super light, easy to swing around. And then we do get that free ride inspiration that we see from regular Enforcer with the tip and tail rocker and that taper shape as well. So this thing has a nice bend to it, little moderate splay here. Certainly helps with the flotation. The idea is that if you're off the resort and into the backcountry, that you're going to be dealing with fresh snow. So having that Enforcer freeride influence with that taper shape and this rocker profile makes a big difference in terms of that soft snow performance. Same thing in the tail, very similar to what we see in regular Enforcer 88, minimal splay. When you're touring, having less tail rocker is helpful because more of the skin sits on the snow. So that's very helpful for an uphill capacity as well. But just a great job by Nordica taking an existing product, making it kind of fit a little bit different of a mold in terms of skier application. Not to discount the resort side of the spectrum too. If you are a lighter skier, an intermediate that has liked the look of these Enforcer 88s in the past and just doesn't want something with 2 sheets of metal, perfectly capable of performing in the resort as well. It's just a little bit lighter and won't hold up too strong or aggressive skiing quite as well as the regular Enforcer with the metal, but still snappy and energetic with that same footprint. So a really well-rounded ski, super versatile for a lot of different applications, whether you're skinning exclusively a little bit or not at all. There's just a whole lot that this ski can do. Binding pairing and boot pairing have a lot to do with it as well. So you can go anywhere from a lightweight tech binding all the way to a regular alpine binding. So kind of puts more, more control in your hands in terms of how you want to use a ski and what type of other hard goods you want to pair with it to determine that specific application. But check this thing out. This is a Nordica Enforcer 88 Unlimited at skiessentials.com, and we'll see you out there on the hill. Bye.